Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we're going to kick off in a very big way. This episode has been so much excitement happening in the last 24 hours. We've seen some great prices of $1.35, but this here is big. So Biden reportedly chooses a new CFTC chair to oversee the crypto market. This is a very big news, right? Now, the CFTC has mentioned that under their jurisdiction, Ripple XRP is a currency. So what appears to be a long overdue appointment, Rostin Benman will be named chair of the US Commodity Futures Trading Commission by President Joe Biden, according to an August 14th report. Now, this, I think, is something that we do need to keep a very close eye on, because crypto goes under CFTC. It's bye-bye SEC, game over, we're done. We're out of here. And this, it will probably be a very big headline of 2021. And so we need to keep a very close eye on what goes on here. Obviously, the SEC has tried to get more action, more bigger piece of the pie. And we will wait and see how this all unfolds, but I think the CFTC will take over, and that will be massive news for Ripple XRP. Now, a couple of cool websites that you should check out is CryptoBubbles.net. It's a very fun, interactive way that you can keep up to date with what's been happening with your current favorite coins. So you can see here on Market Cap of Weekly what has been going on and what the market volume has been. We will talk about this $13.80 billion market volume today throughout the episode. And I mean, look at the year, 323, the month, 113, the day, 8.5, and the week, 55.5. So 113% for the month so far. So if you got in 30 days ago, congratulations to you. The other one is blockchaincenter.net/Bitcoin rainbow chart. And when we look at this and we look at how far Bitcoin has to go, there is plenty of action left for it to go. So it is going to be very exciting where we see Bitcoin going next. But it is good to have this rainbow chart to put things into perspective for you. Now, Cambodian Central Bank unveils cross-border digital currency payments from Malaysia. And this here is yet again, like more and more nations, countries, banks are moving to CBDCs. This is fantastic news, very positive news, and we will wait and see how many more come through. But there is so much momentum moving through at the moment with CBDCs. It is very exciting. Now, on r3.com, you've got a very good article that was published going CBDCs and interoperability, your questions answered. So it goes through quite in detail, how it works, how would it work? Do I need to run my own node to transfer my CBDC money? All of that, right? So it's a very good article to upskill yourself on what this actually means and how this actually works. So it's a very informative article indeed. Now, XRP closing in higher than Bitcoin on this metric is a rare phenomenon. So over here it talks about which particular metric it is talking about. So we're talking about the MVRV, 60 day. So this particular metric, this is something that we have not seen XRP dominate like Bitcoin has. And so this is a metric that should XRP go over Bitcoin on this particular metric, then we really are starting to see the beginning of XRP moving away from Bitcoin. And that is so good to see. We'll be keeping a very close eye on this and how this all unveils. But this is very cool to see XRP crossing Bitcoin. I mean, it cannot get any closer than what it is right now. It is getting so close to that finally happening. And when it does happen, expect fireworks out there in the marketplace. Now, 14 hours ago, Ripple's LinkedIn account published this particular article saying RippleNet customer case study. So with the help of RippleNet solutions, our customers are opening up new remittance markets to achieve faster, cheaper cross-border payments. And they've made a brand new website page on the Ripple.com website called Customer Case Studies. And it is packed with new case studies talking about the Ripple XRP difference and how Ripple and XRP token have made a difference out there for these customers. Definitely check it out, right? There's so much good stuff. Now, we've seen the prices move, right? So at the time of making this, we're sitting at $1.27. Today, we sat at as high as $1.35. And what is happening right now, and the way that we are moving, for me, it's very, very important to check it out, right? But should we break the $1.47, then the next stop will be $1.96. So that is what we're keeping an eye on now. We went to as high as $1.35. We're now retracing a little bit at the moment at the time of making this. But once we go over 147, the next stop will be 196. And that is going to be so exciting. Now, 2 hours ago at the time of this being mentioned on Twitter, is financial institutions around the world are partnering with RippleNet to deliver a better cross-border payments experience. Take a look at their success stories. So again, Ripple is really emphasizing, and look who liked her. David Schwartz liked her. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I do highly encourage you to go check out this customer service study page. It is packed with amazing case studies. So here we are, right? So we touched that particular support resistance there. And now the next one is at $1.47. So once we come back up to this level, once we go past 147, it will be flying to 196. So we touched. Now the next one is at 190 and 147. And then we will take off. And remember that this all kicked off when Ripple's South Korea, Thailand partnership got announced. So when this got announced, the momentum really started to kick off. Let's jump into Atani and let's have a look at those indicators for us today. Okay, so as we start to look at the indicators today, we're sitting on the 1 hour right now. I want to show you that we were trading inside the Bollinger Band. And, we were sitting at, like I said, at one stage we were almost at 135. But what goes up must come down. And so we are retracing at the moment. We touched here, 124. Now we're already back up to 127. I want to show you on the 4 hour. See, we were outside of the Bollinger Band. Now we're back inside the Bollinger Band because what goes out must come back in, right? You cannot go vertical forever. Now the RSI is screaming at the moment into the overbought, but that is to be expected. It's been a big week for XRP. Now on the 12 hour, we are completely out. So I do expect 24, 22, to come back in, right? You got to come back inside here, inside the Bollinger. On the 1 day, we could not be further away. We are so far away from being back inside the Bollinger Band here. I mean, this would be like 119. Will it happen? It can happen, right? Over the next 12 to 24 hours. Mondays in Australia and Sundays in America tend to be, bearish. So it could happen, right? 119, 118, it can definitely happen. And for me, I like what I'm seeing here. It is screaming bullish on every single angle. But like I mentioned, with the Bollinger Band, you do have to expect that at some stage we have to go back inside the Bollinger Band, which right now would be 119 on the daily. So be mindful of that. But also at the same time, it is XRP and anything and everything can happen. But from a Bollinger Band perspective, a 119 coming back into 119 can be expected and should be expected. But let's see what happens in the drawings. Now, I'm going to kick off the drawings with putting things a little bit into perspective sometimes. Because, when green candles are out there, I want to scare you a little bit. And I want to make sure that you guys are aware of what happens when you chase green candles. And right now, there is every opportunity that we could retrace back to $1. And that's why don't chase green candles, right? Be switched on and have your mindset ready because what goes up must come down. Could we retrace to $1.08? Yes, we could. But in more, how am I trying to say it? I want you to be prepared for $1.08 because I don't want you to go chasing green candles. The time to get in was a long time ago and you've had plenty of opportunities. But I want you also to be very much aware that we are in wave 3, which will take us all the way to $14. So we are in a momentum shift. And if you've made up your mind, you like XRP, you like what's going on, then be patient over the next 12 to 24 hours. But if you've made up your mind and the price sits around here and you're willing to hold the long term, then, at some stage you're going to have to pull the trigger and make your decision. So 14 retrace back. I mean, where are we going to land when we retrace back? I mean, technically we could go as low as like $4, right? But I don't think we'll go that far. And then we'll kick off wave 5, which will take us to $70 plus. So very, very exciting times. Again, be mindful that a dollar retrace is more than possible based on previous data and based on just simple trading economics. That can happen, and I want you to be prepared for it, but we are certainly on our way to 330. I can't wait. $1.96 is the next roadblock once we go past $1.47, and then we are on our way to all-time highs. It is going to be an absolute pleasure to be around, to share it with you, and to experience what we've been experiencing this week. And this is only the beginning. Get excited. I'm excited. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And as always, thank you. And I look forward to see you on the next one.